Hello, Belle.
Hello, Super John. How are you?
All right. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Good. Okay, we'll start with Belle. We're just going to do a gentle warm up. Do you do something called spring steps?
No, Sifu.
Okay, it's all right. Right. Just uh, push your shoulders forward and down. Lift them up towards your ears and push them backwards and push the shoulder blades together and the elbows back and then relax. Okay? So forward and down. Breathe in. Expand the chest as you push your elbows back. Relax. Breathe out. So breathe in and out. One more in and out. Now the other way. So you go back, down, elbows back, shoulder blades towards each other, up towards the ears, forward, down, back, breathe in, forward, push your shoulders towards each other and forward, yeah, back, and forward, back, forward. Okay, one more. Good, okay. Pretending to ski, but what I want you to do is to get your legs to go parallel to the floor. Bit by bit though, we're going to only go down say a centimetre at a time, okay? So swing your arms, bend your knees, just a centimetre. Now 2, 3, and keep your knees gently pushed towards each other, together. Each time I'm going down another centimetre, or every 2 swings. And then I want to eventually get my legs parallel to the floor. Good. Okay. Now, what I call cross-country skiing, okay? So start with your hands about shoulder height and turn your body the other way. Now let your hands drop under gravity and just think of driving your hands with your hips and your knees, okay? So you bend your knees. That's it, good, good. Now bring your hands up to touch like that. Okay, good. We'll try this one, it's a bit of fun really. You get one hand going forward, the other hand going back. We may have done it, I don't know. It doesn't matter which hand you use, it's probably easiest to be like a mirror. So both hands up. Right hand forward, left hand back, turn. Drop, come up. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, a bit faster. 1 clap at the top. 2, 3, 4. Relax your shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Great. Okay, you passed the flying colours. By the way, I like your routine that I just saw today. Very good. Right, this other way. So now put your left hand forward. 1, 2, 3. Now turn your body as well. So this hand can go down the back rather than out here, okay? And that hand can go up the back. But you have to turn your body quite a lot. And if you think of driving it with your waist and hips, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay?
Okay.
Good. Now your shoulders should be well warmed up now and your upper back. We start off with low leg swings. I'm not very supple nowadays, so I'll just go, but start off low anyway and gradually come up. Now, no, you'll be up here quite soon, but I won't. All right, so let's have your left leg back, front leg about 45 degrees. When you swing the back leg, make sure it is driven from your hip and your dantian. You know the word dantian?
No, Sifu.
Okay, and concentrate on the leg you're standing on and get your body weight over that leg, okay? So we're not going to swing high, not straight away anyway. So 1, 2, you go with me, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, a bit higher. 1, 2, 3, 4. As high as you can. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. The other leg, start off low. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. A bit higher. 1, 2, 3, 4. A bit higher still. 1, 2, 3, 4. Higher still. 1, 2, 3, 4. High as you can. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So, right, that's the warm-up. Now, spring steps is often used after a little warm-up like that. And you start with feet together, hands by your side, and then you step forward, looking to your right, gather energy. So look to the right. Okay. So, okay. Now it's important with all of wushu that each move, all of it starts together at the same time, and all of it finishes together at the same time. Otherwise, it looks a bit messy. So rather than say, I'll try and make it, say, step forward, look right, then put your hands out, look forward. That was all out of sequence and out of sync. So to do it correctly, it needs to be sharp. Everything goes together and everything stops together. So it's straight away, don't come. Okay?
Yes, Sifu.
Okay, good. So that's how you start spring steps, and there's lots of spring steps, but the first one we're going to do is a single pat your foot. Okay? So I'll show you first. It goes like this. Ready? 1. Okay, and you just touch it down. Don't fall onto it, because you can hurt your ankles, knee and hip. Okay? Have a go. Let's see what you can do. Have you done these before?
Not very much, Sifu, no.
No, okay. Then you expand on the foot you've just put down. So I just put down my right foot. So you expand on that, then swing the left foot. So I would be going from, just put that down here, okay? And then expand on it and pat my left foot. You might do it the other way around because it's like a mirror there. But you just expand, kick, and then place that down in front. So it's slightly in front when you place it down, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Now, I want you to get used to a flow and a rhythm. This is what we're trying to build, okay? Because routines, personally, I think they need to flow, you know, rather than sort of like karate tends to be, where they'll and stay still. We have very fractionally still bits, but a lot of the time we're moving all the time, okay? So that's the way to practice. So if I face that way, there's not really much of a stop at all. I'll just show you what I mean. I've got ready, 1, 2, 3, and so on. Sorry, I've gone outside, see. You get the idea? You've got a moment where it all finishes together, but immediately you're off again. Okay, have a go.
Okay.
And again, please. Okay. Just to show that you've got balance, and I know you have, and the coordination is when you expand and throw this foot and bringing this in. So let's say I'm going from right foot forward here, okay? I then expand the right foot, swing the left, and pat it. So when I expand the right foot, that goes here. So you pat your foot. Yeah. Now the same hand pats your foot. So if you're swinging your right foot, you pat it with your right hand.
Okay. Right.
Okay, have a go. Good. Yeah. Now do 2 if you can. Do right then left, okay? Good. Okay. Now a little bit faster. A little bit faster. Yeah. So it's an interesting. You get an interesting rhythm with it that you'll get used to. I'll try and show you. I hope you can see how I'm doing it. But I've got like this. I go forward. This is ready. A 1 like that. Then I've got and 2 and 3 and 4. So did you notice there's like a tapping between the and? You normally say there, but if I do it again, I'll try and say the where I mean it is, okay?
Okay.
Okay, this is ready for 1. Then I've got and 1 and 2 and 3. Okay?
Okay.
Have a go. Don't worry if you can't get it yet.
All right. Yi. San.
Okay? Again? Good?
Yi. San.
Okay. I'm smiling. I'm smiling because, of course, you're counting it in Chinese, which is all very good.
Thank you, Sifu.
But if you can, do it in 1, 2, 3, 4, because then you can get it won't sound right if you go and or and. You see what I mean? But if you go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, that sounds normal. But if you've got the beat, that's in between, that's quicker, okay? Very rapid, bam, okay? So you've got, I'll do a few towards here. I can't do many because I've got stuff on the floor in front of me, but never mind. So let's say I've gone to the ready position, right? Then I go and 1 and 2 and 3. Can't do many because everybody's away. Okay?
Okay. And 1 and 2 and 3.
Yeah. It's not very good in Zoom doesn't really give you a clear picture, I don't think, of what I'm doing. It doesn't give me a very clear picture of what you're doing either. So I'll just assume that that was right. We're going to carry on, okay?
Okay.
The next one is an outer kick, and the best thing to do is to start with your hands here, and then there, right? And what you do is you try and just drop your foot onto the palm of your hand, okay? So people aren't very supple, say, like I'm not really nowadays. You can do it down here. People are very supple up here, okay? And so if I start here, I'm going to, if I go from there, okay, then I'm going to step forward and go 1. So it goes in, out, touches my hand, and drops down next to this foot. Okay? So I'm going from the ready position, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. I can't do it because I've got too much things on the floor here. Okay. So have a go again.
Okay. And 1 and 2 and 3.
Good, good. Hold on. Okay. Then you've got an inner kick. When you say inner or outer, it means that the actual kick is coming in, okay? Which means you throw your foot out first. It's like if you wanted to slap somebody hard, you take your hand this way first, you know, to slap them. So it's the same with your legs. And so I want to take your foot outwards and bring it in. So again, I can start, let's say I've done the ready, okay? I'm going to start with the hand forward, and I'm going to take it out, then in, and turn 90 degrees. I don't know if you're all right to do that on the carpet. I don't want you burning your feet. You can try it and see if it gets hot. But we're going to turn through 90 degrees. So I end up shoulder towards the camera. Okay? So I'm going to go forward. There. Okay? Go. Yes. Okay. And again, you put your feet together when you land them. Okay. Try not to put the weight straight into the leg you're putting down because it can hurt you. Okay. Again. Good. Now, when you do it, you're going to have to turn through 180 degrees to face the other way. So instead of facing, perfect. Very good. Do it again, please. Yeah, good. You done those before?
Yes, you do.
Yeah. Okay, good. And now as a higher level coordination exercise, we're going to do a double outer pat. And you swing your foot and both hands go the opposite way. But then that's got to go out. So if I'm here and I go forward, I'm going to pat with my right hand underneath. This is where it gets confusing because I'm facing the thing. You're going to pat with your left hand underneath, okay? Let's do it that way. And then, so then just do it. Okay. So it's just go for it. Just have a go. Again, please. Yeah. Again. Now don't forget to do the pat. This is the coordination exercise. A lot of these they used to call long fist. This is long fist. They used to call it red fist initially because they do a lot of that kind of thing as well as patting the foot. And it's actually to toughen up the back of your hand. So if you hit something like that, it really hurts them, but it doesn't hurt you. Okay? So you'll feel it on the back of your hand if you do it correctly. And when you pat your foot, also, it toughens up the top of your foot when you kick somebody. The top of your foot doesn't get hurt. Okay, anyway, have another go. Okay, I'm going to try and do it from here. As I say, because of the things I've got on the floor just there, I can't do much. But so from here, okay?
Okay.
Okay, good. Now try not to have such a long pause before you set off again on the next one.
Okay.
Push your foot in more than out. Push it that way. Yeah. Okay, and when you pat the hand, it's like this. It's the back of your hand, just not the back of your hand, okay? It's not a clap,
Okay.
it's not that, it's that. Okay? And that's why they used to call it red fist, initially. Okay? Good. Push out more with your leg. Push out more. Good, very good. Excellent. Well done. Excellent. Okay. Very, very good. Okay. So that, I thought we'd have that. Just make sure your legs are nice and warmed up. Right. Now, can you show me the first half of the routine that we're learning? Are you still doing this one?
5 down Sifu.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So if you show me 5 round, yeah. Oh, good. Very good. Well done. Very, very good. Well done. Okay, good. Yeah, that's a lot better than it was last time.
Thank you, Sifu.
You're welcome. Have you had much time to practice that?
I haven't had the most time in the world to practice, I'll admit.
Yes.
But I have been practicing a bit.
Okay. Because I'm moving house, I haven't had a chance to practice it either. Okay. But anyway, it's a lot better because you, when you're going this way, say, there was one point where I think you used to move the wrong leg back. So you cut back here, then you go there and move this leg to here. But that time you didn't, you did it correctly. So you went to here, move this leg to here, and you come up. When you spin, put that behind your back. There. Okay? Let me find a sword. From there, when you drop into here, make sure you keep going the same way. You used to go back again, but anyway. So from there, you've got push forward, drop up, take that behind your back, bring that in, and then both go out. Okay. Yeah. Okay. The take it behind your back fits in better in some places than others, and in this part you could choose to just put there like that, okay? But often when you spin, and you'll see that girl who does it, you've got the video, haven't you?
Yes, Sifu.
Okay, you'll see when she does it, a lot of the spins, it goes behind the back. So when she does cloud sword, it goes behind the back there, but when you focus that forward, you also focus this back. So it goes behind the back there. In fact, there, like that. There, that one. Okay. So when you focus that, that also gets thrown out. Okay. When the palm of the sword hand is up, again, often the palm of your sword fingers is also up. So instead of being, say, like that or like that, like that. Okay. So when you do cloud hands, it's that way. That way. Okay.
All right.
Good. So, have you tried it to the music yet?
Not yet, Sifu.
Have you got a copy of the music there?
Yes, Sifu. I'm sorry I haven't done it to the music.
That's all right. Don't worry. No, I don't want you to feel pressured too much or rushed, but I don't want you to leave it too long either.
Right.
So yeah, fit it when you can, and yeah, try and enjoy practicing it.
Okay.
There's lots of things I've mentioned so far this evening that are quite important. Like when you move, everything moves. You don't just do your foot, then your hand. So even when you go to this stab here, the body's falling, okay? Falling. And then everything stops together. So you don't stop your foot, then the sword, then this. Everything together, okay? So go again and keep that in mind, okay?
Okay.
You go again. Good. Good. Yes. Well done. Okay. Yeah. Good. Well done. Very good. It should feel better.
It does feel better, actually. More fluid.
Yes, that's what we want. Okay. When you see, very young people doing wushu, and including up to your age, up to 12, they tend to do it kind of very precise, but stop, 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 stop. So it tends to be, very precise, but it stopped, and then they go, only that'll be lower, okay, there. But they keep stopping. We stop, but it's for a fraction of a second. You know, we do stop, but it's like, you know, it's a very, very short time. Okay. Well, I think you're improving tremendously. The run. Have you heard of Bargois?
No, Sifu.
No. Sorry, I have to look at I look this way because I'm looking at the television. You're over there, but I'll try and look at the camera. Bargois is circle stepping. And when you've done the cut back, so you've cut back here like that. Bring that up. Turn the sword. Trail it. And step 1, and it curve. So your foot goes in a curve. Okay, that's it. Then 2, 3, 4, 5. So you accelerate. So this is an unusual bit. It's from something called Bargois. Bar is 8, and the gua is the symbols. If you want to look up Bargois, it's B-A, bar, 8. And then gua is G-U-A.
Okay.
So if you look it up on YouTube, you'll see some Bargois, okay? And this is from Bargois, anyway. So when you cut back, you've got this stance here, and then cross your face, and this is a circle step outwards, you see what I mean? Like push your toes out, okay? Yeah. Then you trail with the sword and swing that foot round. And then shorter, shorter, shorter. Okay? So your feet are together like that. Okay? And so go on, have another go. Yeah, carry on. Yeah. So if you were counting it to the music, it's very difficult because you've got to accelerate. Okay? So it would be like this. It would be a bit like this. It would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. So
Okay, so the steps get shorter and faster as you go around the circle, Sifu.
That's exactly right. Until your feet are together, and you kind of you lift yourself up so you're on the balls of feet. Okay. And you can drop it down again, so you can put your feet flat down here. In fact, it's probably best to. But do go up on the ball of the foot to just finish the spin. Okay? Have a go. Excellent. Good, 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 good. Yeah. And there's a little bit of a lean. I don't know if you noticed, but like that. Reach and lean. Okay? Yeah. It's only small, but it's there. Okay. Good. There's a lot to remember there, so I'll send you the video, okay?
Okay.
Do you find it useful if I send you the video?
I think I probably will, Sifu, yes.
You're right, you will, okay. Right, right, go again and carry on as far as you can. And I just want to see what you do with it, okay? Good, very good, okay. When you're training, say, for a competition, you warm up like we have done, you practice it like you are doing now, but then I think it's very good to do it to music because it really looks nice and it's got a good flow. It makes you keep a good flow. You can't just stop and think, what's the next move? You've got to keep up, you've got to keep going, okay? And you do stances where your thighs parallel to the floor, except for a one-legged stance, you know, the power stance or whatever you call it, but let's say there. just make that 45 degrees. Don't try and take that, don't take that parallel to the floor. Some do. Some do, you'll see them do it. But usually they'll end up with bad knees. It's just too much stress on your knee, okay? So 45 for one leg stances, 45. But for front stands, horse stands, parallel to the floor when you've got fully warmed up. So you should be able to try that now. Be careful though, okay? Try it now. There. Okay. But the thing is, you still got to be able to flow, you see, so you'll be very strong and fit. Yeah, good. Okay, good. Great. Okay. So go from the beginning of the routine and try and get towards parallel, but without stopping. You know, or you can stop for a moment, but it really is like less than a tenth of a second. Anyway, have a go. Good. Good. Well done. Well done. The last two front stances were a bit higher. So always try and finish, you know, when you've done a full 20-minute session. At the end, when your body's fully warmed up, try and finish with checking to see if you can get parallel. You may not be able to make it straight away and keep the speed, but eventually you will, okay?
Right.
I'm too old for that, so I can't, but you're not too old for that. Okay, so that's that. How do you go on with the flowers?
Not too badly, Steve.
Sorry?
Sorry, I thought you said, how are you getting on with flowers?
Oh, the flowers. The flowers. You know the sword flowers? Rotation. Those.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you do it so that the arm is pointing towards the camera? Don't hit the microphone.
Yep.
Again, please. And again. Yeah, okay. All right. It seems too risky. Too risky. One good thing to practice against is a wall. You know, have you tried practicing next to a wall?
No, Steve.
No. Okay. You have to try. I explained this before, but it's hard to explain. You know, it's much easier if you were here. I could show you better. But you try and keep your hand to only turning this way. When you turn it inner, it goes turn in this way, not in this way. And it'll always look nicer. And then you can do it also. You can do it next to a wall where, let's say, there's a 10 centimetre gap between your elbow and the wall. And then you try and do an inner rotation without hitting the wall. Okay? And then put the other shoulder 10 centimetres away from the wall. And try and do that. I can't do it here because it will hit the ceiling. Can't do it there. But so you should be able to do either shoulder near the wall. And if you can do it, then try it with only 5 centimetres away from the wall. And try not to use the wrist in this plane, okay? This plane. All right.
Okay.
I think I
So keep the
explained.
sword close to your body.
Say again?
So keep the sword close to your body.
Yes, close to your body, and to keep it really close, you actually slightly turn here, there. Okay, so you throw it quickly and try to throw the sword faster than you can move, but actually make sure you do move. Okay, okay. It's hard to see whether your sword is doing the right path. I don't know. Maybe do it slow. Let's try it slow. So you've got 1, 2. Good, very good. That's great. That's great. Okay, good. And it's more use the fingers. More use the fingers and turn the wrist in this plane than trying to use the wrist in this plane. Okay. Don't use the wrist in this plane if it's helping. Okay. Right. So what we're going to do is flick the sword up, drop, and do it inner, outer, inner. So I'll do it again because I didn't do the second inner. You flick the sword up, do an inner, outer, inner, like that. Okay. All together, like step forward, do the inner, outer, inner. Okay. So if I'm doing it that way, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Again. 1, 2, 3. I forgot the third. I forgot the third one. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Then you step behind and turn. So watch me. I think it might be best if I want me back to you. So yeah, it will. Okay. So what I'm going to do, step that way. When the foot hits the floor, I'm really already spinning the sword. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. To here. Good. Again, please. Yes. Okay. Now, just there, when we finish that bit, we're going to do 1.5 rotations. Instead of doing 1 rotation, you're going to do 1.5. I'll show you first, okay? I'm going to have to do it slowly so you can see what I'm trying to show you, okay? So I'm going to do a inner, outer, inner, 1 to here, and then it's going to be go over to do 1.5 there. Sorry, I have to do these things and explain it after, okay? So I'll do that again. It's 1, 2, 3, over. Keep going over till you've really gone right. See, I've twisted. The original way, I'm going back the original way. That's it, okay? So I'm going this way, 1, 2, 3, over 1.5. So now I'm facing that way. Yeah. And you point with your sword fingers like that. Okay? Good. Yeah. Now there's actually a little jump there. It's a bit of a little leap. Okay. We'll keep it very small to start with. Keep control of the sword. Watch you don't chop your knee while you jump. Okay. So I'll show you the jump. I'll keep it slow. And what you do is you've got 1, 2, 3, over, jump. Just have a go, don't worry.
Would you mind doing it again, Sifu?
Okay, It's hard to do.
Thank you.
It's hard to do slow, but never mind. You're gonna have to learn it slow. So 1, 2, 3, over, jump, 1.5, pull back. Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Land and balance. This is a balance there. Okay. Let you go. Watch me. Okay. So just balance for half a second and throw. Yeah, yeah. One and a half rotations there, you only did half. So 1, 2, 3, over, keep it going over. Do a big circle over, 1.5. And thrust, okay? Watch me and you have a go, okay? I'll try not to do it too fast, but it's hard not to do it fast, okay? 1, 2, 3, over, 1.5. One and a half. Yeah. When you jump, I'll slow down the jump. Just watch, okay? 1.5 when you're jumping. I'll slow down when we get to the jump, okay, to try and explain it, okay?
Okay.
So I've got 1, 2, 3, everything over, come over the top and jump onto my right foot. Balance, foot. Yeah, that's it. Good. One and a half. Yes, good. Good. 2 more. Onto your right foot. Yeah. So you do the 1.5 spins whilst you're jumping. Okay.
Oh, okay.
But obviously it takes a bit of practice to get that, so don't worry if you can't get it yet. You will be able to by the time I see you next, I think. Okay, then you can just keep repeating that sequence. I'll show you what I mean. So I can go here, I can go 1, 2, 3, over, 1.5, thrust, right? Then I can walk forward again, 1, 2, 3, over, 1.5, thrust. Then again, 1, 2, 3. You see what I mean?
Yep.
So you can just keep practicing that sword flower.
Okay.
Okay. Jump and spin the sword. Jump and spin the sword, okay? Yes. Now try and do that little balance as well. Don't worry, don't worry. Okay, so you've got to get this off the video.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
So I'm very out of time now. Got to carry on doing other stuff. So I'll see you in a month. Okay?
Okay.
I'll send you a link to this video. Yeah, you're coming on really good. Really well. Very sweet.
Thank
okay?
you.
We'll finish with the bow. Bye.
Station.
You're welcome.